So he takes the food to the bed.
He takes the food to the bed. I mean, everybody does that, so to say. You know, they eat in the bed, but guess what? Bugs, and plenty of bugs. When you take the food to bed and you're trying to feel comfortable, it's dangerous. You're going to have crumbs on the bed, for sure, and that's how all these bugs come about. And you begin to wonder why you're scratching and all these things come on you. It's because people have taken food to the bed.
I know we're not talking food etiquette. We'll probably get to that one of these days. But let's go back to that thing about the food, where he had the phone call. I'm not sure. I can't see this.
Bring me your best salad.
Bring me your best salad. That would be strange. I mean,
yes.
Shouldn't he have, looked through the menu, made a decision before...
Definitely. This is somebody who comes into the hotel late and he's hungry. The restaurant is actually closed. So he has to actually book from the menu in the in-room menu. And yes, of course, he's looking at it. It's limited choices, by the way, because it's late. And he's looking at, he should have looked at the menu properly, make a decision, and then make a call. You see, that time of, what do you have? And no. He should have at least made a decision as to what he wants to eat, bearing in mind that the time has gone. Yes. So,
this is true.
Interesting. Now, I wanted to throw a question out there for you. What would you do? This is an etiquette question. You've traveled for a very long time. It's a very long flight. You get to your final destination, and it's about 11 p.m. at night. There's an assumption that all the travel details have been confirmed from your office. So you get to your hotel.
Before that question, we have a phone call from Delta State. Hello?
Okay, good.
Hello?
Oh, dear.
Woman, are you still there? Okay.
Good morning.
Okay, good morning. Go ahead.
Okay, yes. Thanks very much. I want to comment on the program on etiquette. I watch Sunrise judiciously, and I'm just saying that it's good that this is going on because etiquette fosters a lot of self-respect and mutual respect. So it's a very good thing. When I was young, I was taught in school about etiquette in my primary school, and it made a lot of choices and mutual respect for people as I was growing up. So it's a very good thing. I like what you're doing. Bravo.
Okay.
Thank you.
Do you have a question?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that's it.
All right.
Thank
Thank you.
Okay, so you get to your destination and the hotel receptionist tells you, sorry, we're overbooked, there are no rooms for you. What would you do?
If I have evidence of my booking, I would show it to them.
Good, good, very good.
Probably would make a little fuss. Drag my suitcase off to the next hotel.
Okay.
That's if there's no evidence of a booking, of an initial booking.
Most times, if you've used that's why it's really good to use your credit card to make a reservation. You're not actually paying, but you're making a reservation. So they will see that. Take it to the next level. Ask for management. So you show them evidence that you've made a booking. Now, if indeed they don't have room, and there's evidence that the fault is theirs, ideally, they should actually put you in another vehicle and arrange for another hotel for you. Now, this is not, most times people will be there and start raising their voice and shouting and screaming and insulting. It's very easy to get ticked off like that. But I would say, take it to the next level. See who has made the issue or who has made the error. If it is the hotel, most times, if you are a very good customer and you are polite, trust me, they will find you a room. They will find you a room.
Sometimes above your pay.
And they will even, because of their reputation, give you a room that you did not pay for, a better room. And that's excellent service.
Customer relations.
Yes, customer relations.
Good customer relations.
Yes. But then what do you pack when you're going for a 3-day business trip as a man? There's another section too, which we'll watch on another day, of a woman who packs the whole world, going on 3 days. But
3 suitcases for 3 days.
now, why do we do that? But then look at what he has packed, a tiny little suitcase.
Yeah, I don't even think that's adequate.
Of course not.
2 shirts and 1 pair of trousers.
And imagine if he's going for 5 days. What's going to happen? Is he going to repeat the clothes?
Yes, have them washed.
But
Send
it also
them to
depends.
the laundry.
It also depends on what he's going for.
You have to remember that if you're going to represent your organization, the reputation of the organization is in your hands. So you want to always create a very good first impression. I always say, at least pack decent formal wear, smart casual wear, and business casual. Because sometimes what you wear in the daytime may be different from what's going to happen in the evening. So you always want to be prepared. Of course, black pants works, or a black skirt will always work, whatever the case, and a jacket, you know, and a shirt or a blouse. But there's some basic things. You don't want to pack the whole world, but at least, like I said, have something formal, something smart casual, and something business casual if it's 3 days. Of course, if it's longer, you want to add 1 or 2 more formal wear, because what you wear is very, very important, you know.
Dress as you want to be addressed.
Dress
want to be addressed.
Yes. Some people say, oh, I'm going on a flight, it's 15 hours, or 10 hours, or 3 hours. Slippers, jeans, and a T-shirt, and you're the CEO. Many a times I've seen that happen where people actually dress you, or address you really, the way they see you, and they're talking about your company, and they're talking about wanting to see your CEO, and guess what? You happen to be the CEO.
You know, some will tell you I'm going to fly coach, so why do I have to do calls, speak and span? Can't I just wear my slippers, a pair of jeans and T-shirt? It's just a flight.
True, true. Comfort is always, you know, important. But guess what? You always want to create that first impression. You never know who you're going to meet at any point in time. And once you exchange your card, you want to be representative of who that person is on the card. You know, I've seen it many times.
The CEO.
So, but you need to always be polite. It doesn't matter if the person is carrying your bag. It doesn't matter if it's the taxi driver. It doesn't even matter if it's the flight attendant. You always want to make sure that you're polite with everyone, because you never know, you know, who you're talking to. And politeness is very, very essential. Conduct yourself in the best way possible. You know, you have a brand. Don't say because you're in the office that you behave in a certain way. Whether you're in public or in private, always try to represent that personal brand of yours. You see, they call it mind your manners.
Okay. 1 second, Janet. We have another phone call. Hello.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello, Samuel.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Samuel.
Yeah, my name is Samuel. I actually want to talk about what the speaker is actually talking about in the question when he says, when you travel out of the country, you make a reservation, you book everything with your credit card, or you get to the hotel, and they tell you, sorry, we are fully booked. And he was trying to tell us how to go further. I want to share this. I've had an experience where I got abroad, and they told me the same thing. I asked further about their manager. I would like to talk to their manager, but they declined. So in this kind of situation, what did you think? Or what do you think I can do when they did not even allow me to access their management? And you have no option when you already make a reservation. Thank you.
That's interesting. Did he have evidence of a booking? I don't know if he had an evidence of.
Yes.
If he had evidence of a booking, it's your right to speak to the manager. And of course, it depends on how he approached the attendant. Sometimes if you approach them nicely, they will. But maybe he was shouting. Maybe he was. I'm not too sure what happened. But you know what? What did he do after that? Did he leave? That's the question. Did he leave the hotel, or did he make a frenzy? Sometimes when you go abroad and you make a frenzy, that's when they disrespect you more, and they will not attend to you. But if you go in there calm, collective, and you approach it in a mature way, then they look at you to be a mature person, and they will actually respect you for that and probably answer you. It's their prerogative to make sure that all their clients have a good experience.
Alternatively, leave,
Alternatively,
go somewhere else, and then lay a complaint, a formal complaint?
Well, leave a complaint immediately, first and foremost. It's important that you do that. I would always insist on meeting the manager anyway. I mean, who are you to say I can't meet the manager? And then wait there and say, please, I'd like to see your manager. It's very important. If the manager is not on seat, say, well, is there a telephone number that I can call? Can I have his email? There and then write an email or call. they will definitely give you those details. They are obliged to give you those details. And if indeed you're not happy,
One last
just
call.
leave.
Hello.
Hello.
Taya, good morning.
Yeah, morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good
Morning.
Yes, please. I heard the speaker talk about the CEO creating. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes.
we can.
Yes.
Taya, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, please. I heard the CEO talk about. I heard the speaker talk about the CEO creating a first impression. And now I want to ask this question about. I'd like to ask the question about drawing a line between dressing comfortably or dressing uncomfortably because I want to create a first impression.
That's an interesting one because I gave 3 categories. I said formal, smart casual, and business casual. Now, formal, of course, is the tie, and you might feel a bit uncomfortable with that. But guess what? Smart casual and business casual is dressing down, but still dressing smartly. You may have on even a polo t-shirt, but you've just added a jacket to it just to make yourself look a bit more presentable. Because most times when you're in an environment like that, they prefer you to be in a long sleeve jacket of some sort. But you know what? Comfort doesn't mean dressing expensively. Comfort doesn't mean dressing the whole 9 yards with your suit and your tie and all of that. Comfort definitely means looking good, because they say looking good is good business, and a picture paints 1,000 words. If you want to look good with comfort, dress the way you feel comfortable in, but make sure that you know that you still look to a large extent like the CEO without stepping overboard. Okay, smart casual is easy because even if you have your jacket, if you get on the plane or you're in your vehicle, you can still take that jacket off and still look good. Or your shirt without a tie is just as good as well.
Okay. Janet, as we go, usually leave out these questions.
Okay. Yes. What should you pack? You're going for 3 days. I was asking, should you pack dinner wear? Should you pack only formal wear? Or should you pack all smart casual? Of course, it does depend on what you're going for. And I think you must always have an itinerary. That itinerary will determine what you should pack whenever you're going on a business travel trip.
Right.
Always be happy, be smart, and be polite to everyone that you meet. It's very important because manners make up man, as they say.
Indeed. We've had etiquette coach, Janet Adetu, speaking with us on Etiquette with Janet. We'll be looking at business travel. Thank you, Janet.
You're welcome. Thank you very much.
Sunrise will be back for the home stretch. Don't go away because we have a poet in the house.